another doorway to open up and see what kind of lifeline will be waiting there for me. I need to bury all these fears and let them fade away. I'm not scared, I'm prepared to find myself again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end, I'll rise up from the ashes, I wanna burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling.
Radio 6 afternoon, Chris and Scott.
I'm still healing. I won't give up, I'm still healing. I fight the pain that I once let kill my vibe. I fear the day that I lose the chance to fight. So I stand up tall, ready to face it all again. And I will not fall, I won't lose again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end, I'll rise up from the ashes, and I won't burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling.
Welcome to the channel, guys, and welcome to a new project car. It's been a little while since I've had a project in the garage, but this is a new project. Yes, it looks identical to the one I had in here. I think it's more or less the same colour, but this is a newer one with different damage, guys, and the last one sold within 3 days for the full asking price. So why wouldn't I do it again? If it works, why not? Little bit of a story behind this one. You've seen the footage of me picking it up. You wouldn't have seen the footage of me dropping it off, as it was like 8:30 in the night, and it was a nightmare. The front wheel is pushed right back, so it's not drivable. So I had to reverse the trailer straight into the garage as far as it would go, and my wife was in there, the driver's seat, while I was trying to turn the front wheel to stop it from catching, and got her in the garage. So that's why there's no footage. But I'll show you around the car now. Show you the damage and everything else. So a little bit about this car. It is a 2019 facelift model, 1.2 petrol. So it's practically brand new. So this is one of the appealing things about it. It's new. So like I said, it's very similar to the colour I had. I don't think it's metallic like the other one was. It's hard to tell in this light. Perhaps it is. First of all, I didn't see this, but there's lacquer peel on the bonnet straight away, and a lot of white stone chips out of the paint. So this bonnet is going to need to be resprayed. At the end of the day, it's a 2019 car. With a 2010, 11, people expect a little bit of damage to them. Now, chips and that, but not something as brand new as this. So we need to have that sprayed. The tyres are okay. They haven't even had an MOT yet. I didn't do one. All the paintwork around the sides is all perfect. It's all fine. As you'd expect from a car of this age, there's not a mark on it. I think the battery, I've disconnected the battery off it to make sure it doesn't go flat. So I'll plug that battery in. Let me open the car first. Okay, right, I've just popped the bonnet and put it hood up. So all I'm going to do now is just connect the battery. So we have power. Smells absolutely beautiful, this car does. Obviously it's new, so it shouldn't smell of anything else really. I'm just going to seat back a minute. Don't know why the seat is here. Okay. Sorry about the lighting, guys. Let's see if I can put. There you go. We've got part of the daytime running light in here, so that is absolutely screwed. What's that off? What's that? Part of the headlight, I think. We've got all the bits. There's no spare wheel with this, like most cars now. Come with a compressor. Not good if you've got a blow up, mind. So there's the boot. The engine is obviously going to be immaculate. This is the lounge version, so it should have air conditioning. It's not a lot to report on that, is it? It's just dusty, needs a good clean. That should come up nice, so we don't have to touch the engine. Here's the damage. Now, this has had a wall up. So straight away, you can see the bumper might be savable. But the only thing that might let it down is this is snapped here. I know these, from speaking to the guy that I use for bodywork, is the hardest thing to try and stick back on. But the part is there, so we might be able to get away with that. It's going to need a wing, guys, straight away. Daytime running light you've seen. If you look at that. There's the rest of it. So that is destroyed. The bracket for, I should imagine, and he's going to need a headlight as well. The headlight's in the back of the Freelander, but it looks too bad to repair. So it looks like it's going to need a daytime running light and a headlight, and they're not cheap on these, believe it or not, because they're LED, these ones. So you're talking 100 quid there straight away. The tyre, I'll show you the tyre. It's got a massive hole in it, so that'll have had a wall up. But looking at that, that's worn out quite quickly as well. So it's probably one of the reasons why he's had an accident in the first place is probably because the tyres are not the best. I'm hoping this wheel will be alright and it's not damaged. So the only way to do that is by taking it off. I can't really see what else is damaged. Obviously the wing, nothing else is damaged there. And this here, I don't know if you can see that, guys. This here is buckled there, and that was from me trying to friggin' lift it up with the jack, trying to get something underneath the front wheel and damage the sill. So that was my fault, and what a complete arse I was to do that. It just needs to be tapped in, and you probably won't notice it so much. But I would go for tie rod end, wishbone, track, drop link. I don't know what else. Probably the strut. You'll have to look. Obviously, when we take this off, that's going to be in a separate video when we assess the damage, guys. But we're looking at a lot of work there. I was going to try and get one in colour, a wing in colour. I'm not going to bother because obviously this bonnet needs to be sprayed. Quite bad condition, as in chips. So that can be sprayed. This wing will need to be resprayed. This bumper hopefully will be saved. Missing the chrome bit there. Also, I've noticed, I thought this was from the accident to start with, but I don't think it is. If you can see that, guys, there's a dent there and a dent the other side. Now I think that's from the forks of the truck they use to lift up these cars, and they've pushed in the front of the bumper, which is really frustrating because now that has got damage. Now that needs to be done. I'll have to speak to the guy I use. Don't really want to replace your bumper because of that and that bit there. It might be cheaper to do that than trying to fix this, because it's quite bad when you look at it. And people, when looking at, I've noticed when people are looking at cars, they do scrutinize every little thing on them. So to me, if you're looking at a brand new car, I say brand new, 2 years old, less than 2 years, then you expect it to be absolutely spotless. Which, if I was going to buy a car this age, you'd expect it not to have a mark on it, or one or two at least little ones. I'll show you inside. Definitely like the new steering wheel. It smells absolutely beautiful in here. It smells like sweets. Right. Okay. You can see that, guys. Right, yeah, really nice. I like this one a lot actually. It's got air conditioning. 5 years this started up here, as it does run with no issue. There is an issue actually. When I've started it, the drive shaft has popped out as well. That's what the noise is, so that's not good. Can you hear that? That's the drive shaft spinning around. Okay, I'll just show you that quick. It has got 21,500 miles and it's got nearly a full tank of fuel, guys. There's no lights on the dashboard. It's got this new DAB radio, I think it is. No CD player, I think, anymore, so no CDs. It has the locking wheel nut, the other part of the daytime running light there, which is in bits. So I don't think that's savable. There's no booklets. I don't know, do these seats come up on these ones? I don't know. Let's find out. It also comes with a sunroof. It's just mint, guys. Mint. Also comes with the USB and 12 volt. You know, as you expect it should do now, as it being quite a new car. So, like I said, I picked up this one on a Monday and I picked up another one on a Tuesday. So what do you think? This one's got a little bit more work than the other one to do, but I think if I got all the parts here, like I said, I forgot to tell you about the drive shaft is hanging out down there. If you can see it, see if I can get the light on there for you. There, I can see the drive shaft. That's hanging out. So that'll need to be done. And from past experience, when these cars have a knock like that onto the front wheel, guaranteed 9 times out of 10 that strut is either bent or the hub. So because I only know that because every time I've gone to have wheel alignment, especially the Mini Cooper sidewalk that I was doing, that had the same issue. It had only had a knock to the front wheel, but I replaced all the bottom, replaced the strut, but I didn't change the hub, and the hub was bent. So I know for a fact that guaranteed something's going to be bent there. So that is the project number 1. We'll be working majority on this one, but shouldn't be too long, and hopefully flip this. Now the prices of these are all over the shop. This is a category N, guys, so 21,000 miles, 2019. I'm a bit stumped at what to put this one on for once it's finished, but it'll be to a high standard with it and it won't be a mark on it. So I would like some help on that one, but it's got to be well worth over 5.5 at least. I was looking at, in my head, I was going to put it up for 6,495, something like that, 6,495 halfway, because I've seen these go for 8-9 grand. So tell me what you think of that price for a fantastic car. Anyway, that is the project. That is what's coming to the channel very soon. I am very busy at the moment doing other things, so these videos of these projects will come as and when. There's no set days for them. It's when I got 5 minutes spare to do the editing, do the work on the car and order the parts and everything else. So the next one will probably be stripping it all down, taking it all off and having a look what we need to order and go from there. So join me in part 2 of this, where we start stripping it all down and looking at the damage, guys. If you like content like this, don't forget, guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I will see you all next time on another video on the Fiat 500 2019 model.